In the previous video, I talked about the importance of installing the wood trusses over the plywood siding and more or less how important it is to solve as many of the problems as you possibly can before you start to build the project. Now, this would also include the estimating phase. A lot of times we think, hey, you know what, I'm going to get this type of lumber, I'm going to get this to this, these lengths, these sizes because they're going to work out better than other sizes. And of course, that's great, as long as it works. Which brings us to our next problem, and that of course is the brake. And the brake here looks fine. They're using the right metal, and the entire construction process looks like it is correct. But I'm here to suggest that the brake could have went behind the 2x6 trim at the top, and you would have never even seen this line. And here's my thinking behind it. Let's just say that they ordered 9-foot sheets of plywood for the siding, which is what it looks like they did, either 9 or 10 footers. Then they could have actually ordered 8-footers if this is a 9-foot sheet and lowered the seam behind here. They could have finished it with the metal and everything. That would have been great, or they could have finished it another way with some water table metal that would have went over the 2x6, or simply used the Z-bar and lowered it behind the trim. Either way, the brake here, if it could have been eliminated, that's the point of the video, then this could have been caught during the design and estimating phase and eliminated. So again, these are all things that we need to think about as builders. And if, like I said, if you can solve a problem during the design phase, then it's going to do nothing but benefit you while you're building the project. And of course, years later, these are things right here that my dad would have looked at and said, shook his head like, this thing here could have been eliminated. I know him. This would have been a biggie for someone like him, who was someone who taught me to think things through as much as I possibly could before actually getting started on the project. And of course, that's why I'm making these videos, and I'm suggesting that to you, whether you're a professional builder or someone who's a weekend warrior just going to get out there and build something. So there you have it. Don't forget to hit me with a couple of thumbs up if you guys like the videos. Leave any comments. I will get to them. If you guys have any questions, I will answer them as soon as I possibly can. And of course, any suggestions for other videos are greatly appreciated also.